Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Ms. Josie Del Rosario, FIVB International Referee. Second referee, Mr. Herbert Matematico, AVC International Referee. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Let's begin with our team captain. She wears jersey number 7, Madeline Irenea Madayag. At number 1, Maria Lina Isabel Molde. Wearing jersey number 9, Marion Angelique Alba. At number 15, Honey Royce Tubino. Wearing jersey number 18, Sherry-Ann Rondina. At number 22, Sherry Rose Lunag. Starting libero is number 16, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Mr. Dante Alinsunurin Jr. Presenting our Petro Gazz Angels. Team captain wear jersey number 9, Mary Remy Joy Alma. At number 2, Janelle Welch Chang. Wearing jersey number 8, Aiza Maizo Pontillas. Number 10, Brooke Ann Van Sickle. Number 13, Marjana Phillips. And number 20, Jonna Sabete. Starting libero is number 22, Baby Love Barbon. Head coach, Mr. Koji Tuturabara. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board. Match number 72.
Flying Titans, same starting lineup for one of the busiest coaches so far in the volleyball scene, Coach Dante Alinsunurin. Maddie Madayag coming off a 7-point performance in that last game. 3-set win versus the Crossovers. And this is the same starting 6 as well for another semifinals rookie, Coach Koji Tuzorabara. And they're going to rely heavily on what we mentioned, Brooke Van Sickle, Jonas Sabete, and both players capable of 20-plus point scoring each and every game. Cici Rondina coming off an 18-point performance. Aiza Maizo Puntillas, 10. But just to revisit, the one and only meeting in the preliminary round between these two teams, a 5-set win for the Flying Titans.
Exactly.
And here we go, set number 1. Tubino. That was popped up by Tempiatura. Van Sickle, first touch is good.
When we talked about Van Sickle on top of the coverage, Petro Gazz will highly rely on her offensively, especially this game is very important for them, a lot at stake for them. This is what they need for a chance for a playoff, which will be their key to the finals.
Alba, Rondina. That is dug easily by Tempiatura. Aiza Maizo Puntillas popped up by Ponce. We mentioned how Ponce is going to be vital defensively for the Flying Titans. Cheng. And go to Remy Palma. Got it.
Early activation from the middle here from Cheng. And this is what they need. They need to get their middles involved as early as now. So that Choco Mucho will know that the middles are also a threat offensively.
Palma coming off an 8-point performance in the loss against the Cool Smashers, which put them in this very precarious situation. What a save by Rondina to keep this rally alive. Cheng back to Puntillas, drills that one in.
Good start here for Petro Gazz Angels. Maizo Puntillas, her comfortable angle to score that point earlier.
And we remind the viewers, a must-win situation for the Angels. And it's not even a finals appearance with a win here. They only force a playoff for a chance to go to the finals with the same team.
Meanwhile, for Choco, they just need this game. That's all they need
Whether
to be
it's
in the finals.
3, 4, or 5 sets, right? And that is the first point of the Flying Titans that gets the crowd roaring inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum.
Take a look at this replay. Good timing there. for Nunag. Staying for a bit to get that block.
Rodina coming off an 18-point performance in the win against the Crossovers. That's Van Sickle with her second point of the game. Well, let's check in courtside with Jana Ejido.
Thanks so much, Eric and Ayel. As we all know, the Petro Gazz Angels have been reeling from that Thursday loss against the Creamline Cool Smashers. In fact, team captain Remy Palma shared with me how she and the team have learned to toughen up in the 2 days since. She says, and I quote, "Naging mantra na namin yung 2 words na hanggang dulo. At kahit papano, the positive part of it is may chance pa kami." Now, to her, it's been more of a mind over matter situation lately. And Remy says that on a personal note, she's found solace in prayer, asking for even more strength and guidance to get through what she describes as just challenges and obstacles she can certainly overcome. And it's only the start of the match for our 2 teams here at the semis, and you can catch the rest of the action on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for only 149 pesos per month. Back to you, Eric and Ayel.
All right, thank you, Jana. Remy Palma doing a great job as the team captain. Here's a little combination play. It's Habete picking up her first point of the game.
Palma will definitely be key today as well. Not just, as an offensive or defensive threat, but as a leader as well for this team.
Well, the first service fault for Rem Palma, the second overall for the team. Smiling Coach Koji Tsuzuravara.
Always composed and calm, Coach Koji.
Royce Tubino. That is passed very nicely by Van Sickle, leading up to that nice Sabete hit. Back-to-back points for Jonas Sabete.
Mentioned this, Petro Gazz has a lot of firepower. Cheng has the luxury of setting up her attackers as Sabete hammers that one in down the line this time. The attackers of Petro Gazz, these aren't just any attackers. These are attackers with power and with wit as well.
Back row, Van Sickle catches the line.
Van Sickle again activated from the back row, going zone 1. Tobino trying to stretch her arms for the defense, but too late for that.
4-point lead for the Angels. Pontilla serving to Molde. Isa Molde, soft touch. Sabete. Rondina covering the back row. Here's Molde again. Second attempt is good. Isa Molde with her first point of the game.
Isa Molde, faster and more power in that second attempt.
And that spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin', Pasalubong ng Bayan.
We talked about Rondina and Royce, how crucial they are, but Isa Molde will definitely have to step up today as well.
That serve is wide for Molde, who had 6 points against the Crossovers. 4-point lead for the Angels, sending us to our first technical timeout of the opening set. Arena Plus, astig sa sports. And I guess that's the same word you can use for the fans, the volleyball fans. Despite numerous high-profile volleyball games today in the UAAP and the Spiker Surf, I mean, we've managed to fill up to SRO, it seems, the Araneta Coliseum.
Exactly, fans of all teams, supporters of all teams showing up today. So you see the numbers of Isa Pointillas against Creamline, 10 points for her, I mean, we know how Maizo Pontillas can be that reliable scorer, but with the likes of Van Sickle and Sabete, you know, sometimes she's overlooked, but she makes sure that she gets a point, especially in crucial moments.
Short pass coming from Rondina, but doesn't matter. That's CC Rondina right there. First point.
Oh, CC Rondina, whatever set that is, she finds a way to score a point right in between Temperatura and Sabete.
It is a three-point game, 5 serving 8. Madi Madayag, a nice pass from Pontillas. Passing has been good for the Angels, but a nice block at the net by the Flying Titans.
Perfect read there and perfect timing for Nunag to close down Phillips. No coverage for Petro Gazz.
10 blocks in the first and only meeting between these two teams for the Flying Titans. They're the better blocking team compared to the Angels. Tubino with a dig. Nunag pops it up. Rondina with a free ball. Cheng. And Van Sickle with a tip. Rondina pancake save. A lot of activity and energy coming from CC Rondina here in the opening set. Madayag pops it up. Tubino saves it. Going to be a chance ball for the Angels. Cheng. They go to the middle. MJ Phillips sends it outside.
Oh, that set was a bit low for Phillips. Trying to go for the hands of Nunag in that sequence, but she was unsuccessful. What a save there by Rondina.
A 3-point run here for the Flying Titans. And they are now within 1. Nice block, but good coverage here from the Angels, and they turn defense to offense.
Maizo Pontillas has been really known for using her foot to cover, but that one was good, and Van Sickle delivers that point. Too much power there.
Back to a 2-point cushion for the Angels. MJ Phillips, first game against the Flying Titans here in the All-Filipino Conference. Rondina with a tip. Now was bothered a little bit by Palma up top. Back row Sabete. Easy dig. Overpass. Oh, coverage. Excellent from Tan Ponce. Nunag hits it over. Cheng running attack. Palma. It's outside. But Palma saying there's a touch. First referee Jocelyn Del Rosario doesn't see one. Will there be a challenge? Nope.
Oh, that was a good play though. Choco Mucho was still scrambling in floor defense. Unfortunately, too wide in that running attack for Palma.
Back to a 1-point game. A chance to tie for the Flying Titans on the Alba serve. Cheng. And Van Sickle is turned away. Barbon with the pass. Oh, Tan Ponce again digging it up. Rondina off speed. Picked up by Maizo Pontillas. Back row Sabete. Alba with the first touch. Here's Tubino. Cross court. Now Pontillas will set it up. Van Sickle. Coverage by Barbon. Sabete back to Brooke. It's on the line.
Oh, Van Sickle was checked a lot of times with good coverage for Petro Gazz. Finally getting that point. Tan Ponce also letting that go in the last second. But great decision for Brooke to actually go for that long shot.
Van Sickle has half of the points of the Angels.
That's how important her production is. But Petro Gazz Angels has been struggling on the service line.
Well, they had 36 errors against the Flying Titans in their game in the preliminary round. Rondina can tie it up with an ace. Cheng, the back set. Pontillas down the line.
That was a perfect reverse set coming from Cheng. Just the right speed and height for Maizo Pontillas to go down the line. Down the line angle, too much open on that sequence.
2 points for Pontillas. That is also the lead of Van Sickle and the Angels. Nunag. Here comes Tubino. Cheng with the first touch. Temperatura sets it up. It's a little fire, but no matter. Sabete drills it in.
Oh, Petro Gazz has all the power so far in the set. Finding the right angles, firing through the blocks. of Choco Mucho. Sabete gets one in.
3 points now for Jonah Sabete. She had 29 against the Flying Titans.
High-scoring wing attackers here for Petro Gazz Angels.
Almost an overpass.
Oh, great
that is-
reaction.
What a dig from Cheng. Chance ball for the Angels. Tempiatura. Cheng, where does she go? Back to Puntillas. What a block by Molde. Coverage by Van Sickle. Sabete into the net.
A great floor defense displayed here by both teams. But Sabete wanting to go for a cut shot on that one. But what a reaction there from Cheng after that Nunag attack. The effort of Alba, but the cut shot, no go there for Sabete.
Well, despite the errors, Angels still up by 2. Nunag. Good pass by Barbon. Puntillas going cross-court this time.
We've mentioned the attackers of Petro Gazz, but Barbon, as you mentioned, has been very stable in that passing role. Reason why they are having an easier time for a side out here, talking about Petro Gazz.
Palma had a service fault earlier. Gets this one in. Madayag with a nice pass. Madayag, left-handed push. Cheng all the way out to Sabete. Another block against Jonah. Puntillas finds the back row.
Oh, bet moves there for Mariso Puntillas. She was already out of position. All she could do was a jump and go for a placement shot, but a perfect placement shot for her as no one was there for Choco Mucho.
Back to the biggest lead of the Angels at 4. Turbino. Good save from the back row, but there's a net touch. Gonna be called against Sabete.
So the errors of Petro Gazz helping Choco Mucho keep this game close. That's a net touch violation there called on Sabete.
6 errors for the Angels, only 1 Ayel for the Flying Titans.
And that's the reason why they sort of keep this game close, but Royce Turbino gives away a free point here off that service error.
Coach Alin Sunurin, his second playoff matchup this weekend. Yesterday, they were in a playoff. National University winning in 5 sets against the Green Spikers. So he's hoping he can force a playoff after today. Beg your pardon, he can force his way to the finals today with the Flying Titans. Molde kept alive by Phillips. Back row for Van Sickle. Molde again, soft touch, gets it.
Molde has been trying to go for the soft touches earlier behind the blockers, but this time a better position for her as she put it just right beside MJ Phillips. Now Isa a bit late going for the defense.
Second point for Isa Molde, who scored 12 against the Angels in the preliminary round. Sabete got it off the block.
Again, Sabete just firing through the blockers.
Back to the biggest lead once again for the Angels, up by 4 against the Flying Titans opening set. Awesome live sports viewing is guaranteed with Signal yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Switch now and get up to 3 months with no cash out. Visit signal.tv/switch for more details. CC Rondina, take a look at the numbers.
Miss 100%, 41 points overall. The semifinals. And you know, for Choco Mucho, when they need a point, they go to CC Rondina, and Rondina really has embraced that role.
And right on cue, CC Rondina with, that's going to be her second point of the game.
A much needed point to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans as they want to close this gap in between the blockers that time. Phillips a bit late in closing that gap.
Rondina, we didn't highlight her much in the Open, but she came off a triple-double in that win against the Crossovers. With 18 points, 14 receptions, and 10 digs. A little miscommunication there, but Molde got it across the net. Van Sickle. Molde pops it up. Rondina pushes, picked up by Puntillas. Back row for Sabete into the net. Sabete, that's going to be her second error of the game.
Bit low there for Sabete. She tried to play it safe as well. Unfortunately, that went straight to the net. So slowly by slowly here, Choco Mucho gaining good momentum.
Two-point run for the Flying Titans. They get a chance ball as well. Rondina. As there's a touch. So the run continues. 3 unanswered points for the Flying Titans. 2 coming from Rondina. And Coach Koji Tsuzoramara will call a timeout. Year-old Koji Tsuzoramara wanting to stop this 3-point run. That was the final point of the 3-point run for Flying Titans.
And he also had a bit of a one-on-one there with the Cheng.
Chance to tie on the Madayag serve for the Flying Titans. Cheng out to Van Sickle. Off the block, it hits the antenna, so good side out for the Angels. Van Sickle with 6 points.
Well, the good news here for Choco Mucho, they actually are able to read the offense of Petro Gazz. It's just that the Petro Gazz puts a lot of power in their attacks.
That's going to be an ace. MJ Phillips coming off a 17-point performance in their loss against the Cool Smashers.
Phillips with a bit of a help there from the net, disrupting the timing of Nunag and that first ball.
So a 2-point run by the Angels to answer the 3-point run of the Flying Titans. Rondina, oh, look out below.
Rondina, even with 2 blockers in front of her, she really knows her angles. Sharp cross-court attack for Rondina on that one.
Bad pass from Puntillas. Sabete will make do with it. Get it across the net. Chance ball here. Rondina. Bang!
Rondina has been unstoppable so far in the set. Definitely has the hot hands right now. Earlier went cross, this time went down the line. No, Puntillas was actually there, but that attack was too deep.
Another 2-point run, this time by the Flying Titans, and it's a 1-point game again. 17 serving 18. Puntillas, much better pass. single lady block there. CC Rondina is on a roll. She scored her 6th straight point. And the game is tied at 18. 3-0 run for the Flying Titans.
It has been Rondina all throughout, from offense to defense.
First deadlock of the opening set. Van Sickle punches it through.
Van Sickle, they need to get her growing. They need her production here. Firing through in the loose block of Nunat on that one.
7 points for Van Sickle, 6 points for Rondina. The Stars have come out to play.
We expected this matchup as well.
Alba. Ooh, that could have been a double contact on Alba, but Tubino sends it outside anyway.
So 3-point here for Petro Gazz. They need to gain momentum and make a run here because Choco Mucho has done a great job, catching up.
So a 2-point answer again, this time by the Angels. This first set has been marked by so many runs. Rondina against a double block. Doesn't matter. 7 points for Rondina, 7 points for Van Sickle.
Alba just knows how crucial the next points are. She keeps on going to CC Rondina, maximizing Rondina while she was in the front row.
And well, she has one of the highest hitting percentages in the All-Filipino Conference. Maiza Puntillas with her second, or make that first attack fault. And we're tied again. Second deadlock of the opening set. It can't get any closer than this. Yeah.
Both teams fighting hard for every point.
And it all boils down to the last 5 points. And Van Sickle gets the first one.
One of the few clean attacks here of Van Sickle because she has been checked in the set, but finally here a better angle.
8 points for Brooke. Looking for her first ace. All her points, by the way, are from attacks. Great pass from Cici. Molde. Isa Molde with point number 3.
And Molde saw that Palma was a bit late. Took advantage of that when cross-court.
Third deadlock. And we're down to the final 4 points on the opening set. Regina Rocha is in the game for the first time. She didn't score in the match against the Crossovers, and she didn't score as well in the preliminary round against the Angels. Short pass coming from Van Sickle. Puntillas. Not a good pass from Arocha. It was low. So Maiza Puntillas gets an easy one there.
That was from an out-of-system set. But Maiza Puntillas knew where to put that attack. Arocha a bit surprised on the defense.
Puntillas quietly now with 5 points. She is the second leading scorer, overtaking Sabete's 4. Ren Palma serving. Angels only up by 1, and we've seen the 4-point lead is not safe here in the opening set. Molde with a beautiful pass. Madayag. Yes! And the game is tied again. 4th deadlock.
What a time for Maddie Madayag to be activated in the set. Much needed point there for Choco Mucho.
That is the first for Maddie. And the crowd goes wild. Yes. We find Dina Wong checking in. Wong did not play in both the preliminary round against the Angels and didn't play as well against the Crossovers in the semis. Puntillas got it.
Fast low reverse set there from Cheng to Maiza Puntillas, beating the blockers. That was an open spot for Puntillas.
6 points for Puntillas. Both teams are swapping side outs.
We love to see how gritty these players are.
Ponce, a short pass. Rondina back row blocked by Phillips. Wong to Molde with a push. Oh! That first touch went awry and game is tied again. 5th deadlock, 23 all down to the final 2 points of the opening set.
Tough touch there from Molde. Good touch from Maiso Puntillas, but no help there for the second touch.
Molde, the second leading scorer with 4 points, following Rondina's 7. Gorgeous one-handed set by Chang, and Phillips with her second point. And that's going to be set point Angels.
And this is where it all boils down. Who will step up in the most important points aside from Van Sickle and Cici Rondina? And the Phillips there getting a point.
Sabete has been quiet for the last 3-4 minutes. Ponce, short pass. Assist to play, Rondina. Van Sickle. Perez in the game for the first time. Van Sickle trying to put it away. Tang Ponce with a beautiful dig. Maddie Madayag sends it over. Van Sickle again, got it! Brooke Van Sickle's 9th point of the game delivers the winning point for the Angels in the opening set.
They went neck and neck, but again, whoever shows up with the most important points will definitely get the set. And it was MJ Phillips and Van Sickle getting the points in for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Brooke Van Sickle brought her A game. We heard that term from Remy Palma during the Open, and Van Sickle has been on the mark along with Pontillas and Sabete as well.
This is the firepower of Petro Gazz that we have been talking about.
A 2-point win. Angels over the Flying Titans in the opening set. The more than 17,000 attendants got their money's worth in the first set alone. I mean, 28 minutes and a 2-point win only for the Angels. That's how tight it's been. 5 deadlocks, a lot of runs as we look at the highlights, Ayel.
It was a really good set actually for both teams. They fought for every point, a lot of good rallies. Both teams trying to be explosive. Van Sickle, Cici Rondina exchanging aggressive attacks. But again, it really boiled down to whoever was able to execute in the end stretch. And it was the Petro Gazz Angels with MJ Phillips, the short running attack. And, Ivy Perez went in and she gave most of the balls to Van Sickle, and again, as expected, Van Sickle delivering the most important point for the Petro Gazz Angels. As we take a look at the numbers, more attack points, big attack points here for the Petro Gazz Angels. 21 big attack points for them against the 11 of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, but 2 kill blocks for Choco Mucho, none for Petro Gazz, and 1 service ace for Petro Gazz Angels. And again, this is why Petro Gazz is the #1 spiking team. They have a lot of firepower. So we keep mentioning Van Sickle, Sabete, MJ Phillips, ng Maiso Puntillas. So it's really up to Choco Mucho also to step up and level up their offense in the second set.
And it's amazing how only 3 errors for the Flying Titans, and yet they were unable to get the W. 10 errors, that's 7 points given up by the Angels, and they still got the 2-point win. Second set is underway. Rondina making her presence felt right away when she touched the net, so that first point going to the Angels.
That's something Choco Mucho needs to look into right now. As I mentioned earlier, their offense, because they can't rely on the errors of the Petro Gazz Angels.
Same starting lineup for both teams here in set number 2. They had 1 substitution each in the first set, as both setters, Perez coming in for the Angels, and then Dina Wong coming in for the Flying Titans. And there, Rondina says, I'm not going to touch the net this time.
And we know what Cici Rondina is capable of. All angles to try to really outsmart the defense of Petro Gazz in this game.
Hard to believe she's only 5'6".
Gifted with that elevation.
All right, 8 points for Rondina. A nice tip. Remy Palma gets her second point of the game.
Talking about the wits of the game. Remy Palma, a simple tip, but an effective one. 3 players stopping, hesitating to go for the floor defense.
And here's her top scorer so far, 9 points for Van Sickle. That's almost half of the points that the Angels scored in the opening set. Tubino, what an angle. And a great dig from Puntillas. Sabete, blocked again. Wow. Flying Titans have really zeroed in on the offense of Sabete as we check in courtside with Jana Ejido.
Thanks, Eric and Ayel. Now, with that set number 1 win, that only serves as to how Petro Gazz Angels head coach, Coach Koji Tuzurabara, served as an anchor for the team, especially in their past 2 days of training. Because even after that Thursday loss, he commended everyone for putting their best foot forward in their games here in the semis, as well as to move on from each one to start over, especially in preparation for today's match. Now, in the words of the players, this is where his aura as a head coach comes in. Kahit daw may language barrier, simple lang naman talaga daw ang gusto niya na ilaro ang laro with eagerness and willingness. Now, could we see more of it here in set 2? Well, you can see all of it on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now or watch via PilipinasLive.com and experience PVL games live in HD, commercial-free anytime and anywhere in the world. Back to you, Eric and Ayel.
All right, thank you, Jana. Tubino is rejected. Nice block by the Angels, but what a job by Coach Koji Tuzurabara, going back to that report as we see the block against Tubino. I mean, after that, that must have been a demoralizing loss for the Angels against the Cool Smashers in the semis.
Oh, but again, we mentioned this earlier, that Coach Koji really has that composed, aura, always calm, and I think that's really his personality, the reason why he's able to have his system easily here on the Petro Gazz Angels. The players, they did not even have a difficult time adjusting to his system.
It's true. And you always see him smiling. You seldom see him angry. In fact, I've never seen him angry. Cheng, Sabete. What a dig by Cici Rondina. Tang Ponce sacrificing her body, chasing it down. Rondina with an easy over. Barbon. Combination play. Sabete with her 7th point of the game.
A great decision there for Cheng to go for the combination play.
That spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Alba had to adjust that block, but it was too late. The block was too loose.
2-point lead for the Angels, 5-3. Alba, short set, that dig, out of control for Maizo Puntilla. So Molde, no, that's got to be Madayag. Madayag will be scoring her 2nd point of the game. Four serving 5. Bad pass coming from Barbon. Easy pickup for Maddie. Rondina with a push off Cheng. It hits the antenna.
Smart move there from Rondina. Nakita niya na that the set was too tight. Inunahan niya, went for that swipe off the hands of Cheng.
So Cici ties the game at 5. Cici now with 9 points, equaling the output of the Angels' Van Sickle. Flying Titans looking for their first lead of the match. Sabete says, not just yet. Sabete with 8, and they're back on top by 1.
And so far in this match, it has been Petro Gazz controlling the game as Sabete gets one off the hands of Alba.
Sabete, 4 over 8 points coming here in set number 2. Overpass, and another overpass from Alba. Chang tried to push Phillips away. Phillips says, you can't move me, I'll take it.
Almost a miscue there that Maisa Pontillas gave that to Phillips. It gave her a split second to realize that she can go for the hit.
2-point run for the Angels. 7 serving 5. Service fault, the first one for Sabete. And we mentioned how many points they've given up. 10 errors in the opening set.
That's the reason why Choco Mucho is really able to keep this match close.
Sabete with a short pass. Van Sickle blocked. And the game is tied off a 2-point run by the Flying Titans.
Solid blocking formation there. Alba and Nunag teaming up to get one against Van Sickle.
No blocks for Nunag in the last game against the Crossovers. She has 2 blocks today already. Brooke. Dug by Maddie. Cici. There comes Brooke Van Sickle again. Alba looking, choosing Cici Rondina, and she knocks it in. Rondina now in double digits with 10.
Again, Cici Rondina just unstoppable in this game.
And this is the first lead of the Flying Titans in this semi-final matchup, which takes us to our first technical timeout in set number 2. Arena Plus, Astig sa Sports. It's a family day inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. One of 3 high-profile games happening today. Well, 2 simultaneously. I mean, it is UST versus LaSalle, number 2 and number 3 seeds in the women's division of the UAAP going on right now at the Mall of Asia Arena, Pasay City. And this one is a semi-final matchup. A win by the Flying Titans sends them to the finals to meet up with the Cool Smashers, who booked their ticket to the finals earlier with a 3-set win against the Crossovers. But if the Angels win, they force another game, a playoff matchup against these Flying Titans. Nunag. Rally continues. Flying Titans on a 3-point run. They have the lead for the first time in the match. Make it a 4-0 run. Cici Rondina with 11.
And you know, Petro Gazz has not found any solutions here in the offense of Cici Rondina.
Biggest lead for the Flying Titans after this hit by Rondina, forcing Coach Koji Tuzurabara to call a timeout. We'll listen in.
Tuloy lang guys, tuloy lang. Okay yung ginagawa natin. One stop lang muna ngayon. One good pass, one good play. Cover ha, cover. Alright. Go. It's okay. It's okay. Go. Okay. Let's go. Petro Gazz Angels.
Legendary music icon David Foster returns to Manila on June 18. Buy your tickets now at ticketnet.com.ph. or call 8911-5555. Brooke Van Sickle with 9 points, topping the Angels, followed by Sabetes 8, but they are down by 2. Madi Madayag with a serve as the Flying Titans on a 4-point run. And that ends the run. A side out for the Angels. Van Sickle now in double digits with 10.
The combination plays really working here. The Petro Gazz Angels making Choco Mucho work for that net defense. No, but Choco Mucho still has Cici Rondina on the front row.
Phillips had an ace earlier. Rondina through the block again. Oh, Cici coming alive here in set number 2. He has 12 points already.
And on the timeout earlier, Coach Guji talked about the blocking and how they can stop Cici Rondina. But again, Cici Rondina just knows. She knows how to find ways to score.
5 over 12 points coming here in set number 2. Van Sickle off the block, and Van Sickle matching each and every output of Rondina right now.
So far in the set, it has been Van Sickle for Petro Gazz and Cici Rondina for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Cheng. Short pass coming from Cici. She gets it back. Give it to the hot hand. Van Sickle. Oh! 12 points for Van Sickle already, matching the output of Rondina, and it's a tie game.
Van Sickle from the right pin that time. Open block there in the cross-court angle. Can't leave one blocker against Brooke Van Sickle.
2 unanswered points for Cheng and the Angels. There's an answer from Tubino. Royce Tubino picking up her first point of the game.
And we talked about her on top of the coverage. She is the second leading scorer for Choco Mucho this semifinals. So her production, her contribution will be crucial as well in today's game.
Van Sickle. Rondina popping it up. Flying Titans up by 1. Molde. Blocked by Van Sickle. Alba was right there. Ponce this time going to Tubino. Cheng with the dig. Van Sickle again off speed. Tubino with the dig. Rondina back row. Got it. Cici Rondina with 13. And it's back to a 2-point lead for the Flying Titans.
It's all Cici Rondina to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Oh, they have a goal today, and it looks like Cici Rondina is locked in.
6 of her 13 coming here in set number 2. Then Palma overpassed. Palma looking for the dump. Rondina with coverage in the back row. The back set, Tubino, cross court. Sabete picking it up. Van Sickle. Got it. Van Sickle, 13.
Again, Van Sickle firing through the blockers of Choco Mucho.
And it's slowly becoming a 2-woman show. Cici Rondina for the Flying Titans and Brooke Van Sickle for the Angels. Both have 13 each. And a 1-point lead for the Flying Titans. Molde didn't like it. And just an underhand pass. Oh, and it turns into an easy point. Tempiadura coming in late. And an easy side out for Molde.
Oh, Molde actually keeping that one safe.
That move brought to you by Honda Motorcycles.
Gave away a chance ball, but no one was there for Petro Gazz.
Back to a 2-point lead for the Flying Titans. Luna knew it as soon as she left her hand. First service fault for Luna.
This hit there, this contact for Luna. This allows Petro Gazz to inch closer.
The second substitution for Coach Koji Tuzuramara as Casey Galdones checking in for the first time. Galdones, in fact, has not played in both their semifinal games. This is her first semifinal appearance for the Angels, and she gives up a free point. The rotation of both teams has really shortened here in the semis, Ayel. Sabete. Off the block, Molde, easy pick up. Back row, Rondina. Blocked by Phillips. Alba hits and sends it outside.
And you know the intention of Alba. She wanted a surprise attack to Petro Gazz, and the intention was there. It was the right spot. Unfortunately, not too long for her.
Chance to tie on the Pontilla serve for the Angels. Alba to Molde. Nowhere to go.
Two blockers there against Molde. Alba tried to delay that one. Unfortunately, Molde really closed down.
First kill block for MJ Phillips, who had 7 against the Cool Smashers in the last game. Maddie outside. And Maddie wants a challenge. She says she looks pretty sure it was in. So we're going to see the first challenge of the match.
That's how clean the game is so far. This is the first challenge.
14-all here in set number 2. Flying Titans down 1 set after losing by 2 in the opening set. A win by the Flying Titans today will put them in their second finals appearance in the Premier Volleyball League. They were second in the second All-Filipino Conference, which was just late last year. In the first All-Filipino Conference, they finished 7th. And that is going to be outside. Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Dante Alinsunurin.
That was really close.
And that gives the point to the Angels. They're on a 3-point run. Now, Coach Alinsunurin and the Flying Titans are down by 1. Rondina. Tempiatura digs it up. Well, Jelly, Tempiatura scores a point. Can you believe it?
A miscue there. They gave a set to the outside hitter, but no attacker was there. Tempiatura with a sense of urgency and with the help of the net there. Lucky break for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Angels up by 2. Second technical timeout of set number 2. Angels up by 2 after winning the opening set by 2. Running attack for Maddie Madea, gets it off. Janelle Cheng, 3rd point for Maddie.
Great set there coming from Alba, activating Madayag.
Former Lady Fighting Maroon, Isa Molde, out of Katpon, Cebu. Oh! And it looked like Baby Love Barbon thought initially it was going outside. She backed up and then in the last second thought I'd pick it up. But by then she was so out of position.
Bit of hesitation there, but too late.
2-point run by the Flying Titans to tie the game at 16. Sabete, cross court, picked up by Ponce. Alba to Rondina. MJ Phillips Dug by Molde. Rondina again. Battle at the net. Sabete. Rondina picking it up. And here comes Madayag. That's an overpass. Great save by Janelle Chang, and the rally continues. Terrific effort on defense by the Angels, and it pays off. Janelle Chang picking up her first point off a kill block.
Great hustle there from floor defense to net defense with the Petro Gazz Angels.
Angels up by 1. Sabete with 8 points, 7 attacks, and 1 block. Alba back to CC Rondina, blocked again. Alba with the first touch, so Ponce will play setter. Rondina, cross court, yes!
What an angle for CC Rondina. She's been wanting to go cross, but was blocked a couple of times. But this time, a sharper cross-court attack there. Tiempetura was not able to get into the ball on time.
14 points for Rondina. And we're tied at 17. Sabete, great pass. Adi Madayag pops it up, battle at the net. Cheng. Van Sickle with a tip. Alba goes to Rondina against 2 blockers. That's outside.
Rondina still trying to go cross there, but too wide. On that attack, Petro Gazz working hard to keep a 1-point lead.
And just how efficient is CC Rondina? I mean, 14 points and only 2 errors.
She knows what she needs to do in today's game to get her team into the finals.
And there she is again after the error. Right back at it. 15 points for Rondina.
Rondina again and again a scoring machine here for the Flying Titans.
She had 18 in their last game against the crossovers. She's going to eclipse that with today's performance. Galdones. And first points for KC Galdones here in the semifinals.
The power tip works for Galdones. Petro Gazz also has the luxury of having, good players coming off the bench.
1-point lead for the Angels. CC Rondina. I mean, as predictable as the offense is for the Flying Titans, Coach Dante Elinsunurin say, if you can't stop her, we're just going to keep on going to CC Rondina, now with 16 points.
Exactly. Petro Gazz knows they will keep going to CC Rondina, as you mentioned, but still she continues to be a problem to them.
19 all. Baby Love Barbon with a nice pass. Galdones again, that one dug by Ponce. Here comes Isa Molde. Different attacker, same result. 7 points for Molde, and now the Flying Titans back on top by 1.
Now the soft touches has been working for Isa Molde. Off-speed works.
Timeout here for Coach Koji Tsuramara. We'll listen in.
Everyone come up, block cover. Do you understand? Next one, block. Focus, some catch. Too simple, using main method. Okay.
Chin up, chin up, chin up.
You can go, you can go. About number 18, now. You are match the timing. Okay.
We got this. Angel. One stop lang, one stop.
Well, Coach Koji Tsuramara zeroing in on number 18. We know who that is, right? That's CC Rondina, number 18. Right now, you're looking at Ivy Lapsina. Watching in the crowd. Actually, Joe Maraguinor also here. Several other players checking out the action. Cheng. Van Sickle. Yes! And the game is tied at 20. Van Sickle now with 14.
The same story here as the first set. It's a race to 5 for both teams.
That service on the line. Van Sickle with back-to-back points to give the Angels the lead by 1. 15 for Van Sickle.
But we have a challenge here. Ball in, ball out challenge. The players of Choco Mucho really looked convinced that it was out.
Second challenge, the last challenge remaining for Coach Dante Edin Sunurin after they lost the last one unsuccessfully.
It was also a ball in, ball out challenge earlier for them. Oof, right on the line. So 2 unsuccessful challenge here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
So a timeout here for Coach Dante Edin Sunurin after losing the challenge.
Pupunta yan kayo, kay Puntinas mamaya, ha? Transition, okay? Sige, isang magandang receive tayo, ha? Adjust lang sa receive, short, ha? Sige.
Tibay.
Isa lang yan, Tia. Isa lang.
Choco Mucho!
Titan Pride.
So a 1-point lead for the Angels, forcing Coach Alin Sunurin to call a timeout. And take a look at the crowd here, part of the more than 17,000 in attendance. Already local time 8:02. Wherever you're watching from around the world, it's 8:02 p.m. on a Sunday. And we're live on One Sports Plus and Pilipinas Live. Brooke Van Sickle after an ace. Isamolde, Van Sickle, one-handed dig. And Tepiatura sends it over. Chance ball for the Flying Titans. Here comes Tobino. Got it.
This is probably the first combination play here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, but that one was effective. There's Tobino on the middle there. Great angle for her.
Second point for Tobino, and we're tied at 21. And this is going down the same way it finished in the opening set, Ayel.
Exactly, both teams exchanging good points here.
Rocha back in the game. Take a look at the attack points. Add one more to the Angels. Montillas with her 7th point and the lead right back to the Angels.
What a graceful execution there for Maida Puntilla. Soft touch works for her.
Served by Galdones. Tobino, same play, different result. Puntillas popping it up. Now Sapete. Tough angle. And she sends it wide.
Tough angle there for Sabete.
And she had to go with a good old chop, which you don't see anymore in modern volleyball. We're tied at 22. Dina Wong is back in the game. Royce Tobino, 31 years old, out of Zamboanga, former Lady Alta. Puntillas got it.
Again, Puntillas always shows up in the most crucial parts of the set, delivering another point, this time going cross-court. Deep one there, no floor defense for Choco Mucho.
8 points for Puntillas, a two-time UAAP champion. 1 point lead for the Angels. Madayag ties the game. Both teams trading side outs.
What a time for Wong to activate the Madayag here.
Let's remember, first set, at this point, Angels made a 2-point run to win it. Will the Flying Titans answer? MJ Phillips, what a dig by Tobino. Here comes Rondina. Puntillas popping it up. Sabete.
Great rebound.
Ponce passing. Running attack, Madayag. Cheng. Phillips is rejected. Coverage by Barbon. Sabete. Blocked again. Cheng. This time to the middle. Rondina with coverage. Chance ball going to the Angels. Barbon passing. Here comes Phillips with a tip. Ponce with a pass again. Rondina off a combination play. Pushed by Cheng across. The crowd going louder each and every shot. Ponce back to Rondina. A 1-2 play. Coverage by Madayag. Rondina. And that blows the roof off of the Smart Araneta Coliseum. What a rally.
Cici Rondina not giving up after so many attempts. One blocker definitely not enough against Cici Rondina. A sharper cross-court attack on that sequence.
17 points for Rondina, and Choco Mucho is at set point for the first time today. Cheng. Sabete to save a set point. Tubino says no. Ponce. Rondina for the win. No! Oh, what a block to save the set point by the Angels. Can you believe it?
And this is what you mentioned earlier. They're closing down to Cici Rondina. That's because they know they will give the ball to Cici Rondina to score the point and try to finish the set, but not yet.
Second block for Phillips. We're tied at 24. Sabete with the serve. Wong back to Cici. This time finds the angle. Second set point for the Flying Titans.
Cici Rondina giving it her all in every point. Oh, I haven't seen a lot of drop balls from Cici Rondina. All power for her.
18 points now for Rondina. Van Sickle, Madayag popping it up. Here comes Cici. Sabete passes. Van Sickle. Cici. Outside! And Rondina secures set number 2 for the Flying Titans with her 19th point, and the crowd goes wild.
What a floor defense there. The Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Cici Rondina doing all offensively.
Now, wait a minute. There's a challenge here, so we're not yet done. So the crowd has to settle down a little bit because Flying Titans have not won the set just yet, pending the result of the challenge. That is, yeah.
Very clear.
And it dropped right in front of us. So now it's official. The crowd, the Flying Titans fans can celebrate as Cici Rondina will officially get her 19th point and the second set for the Flying Titans. Coach Koji Tuzurabara now is going to be tied 1 set apiece. What a thriller, and we're just talking about the second set.
And you know, it wasn't just all Cici Rondina. Although Cici Rondina was carrying the bigger load in terms of scoring, but the floor defense of Royce Tobino, the coverage of Isa Molde towards that end stretch was really impeccable, and the reason why they were able to keep alive in most of the rallies and gave Cici Rondina to convert more points. So still a team effort there for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Semi-final matchup with the Flying Titans Angels tied at 1 set apiece. A suspenseful finish in set number 2. It was an extended one, 33 minutes. And the Flying Titans tied this semifinal matchup at 1 set apiece. When you look at the highlights, right smack in the middle of the Smart Araneta Coliseum. It was a combination of so many things for the Flying Titans. Both teams traded runs, terrific defensive plays. I mean, Phillips got her 2 blocks in the second set. But it was a lot of CC Rondina and plenty of Van Sickle as well for the Flying Titans and the Angels respectively. Even the libero, Jelly Tempiadura of the Angels got into the scoring act, Ayel.
Exactly, and you know, again, it's just the same story as the first set. Whoever was able to show up and execute towards the end stretch got that set, and it was the Choco Mucho Flying Titans who was able to execute towards that end stretch of the second set. 19 attack points for them against the 14 of the Petro Gazz Angels, but 4 blocks for Petro Gazz, 1 for Choco Mucho, and again, clean volleyball here for both teams in that second set.
Much better management of the errors for the Flying Titans after giving up. Well, actually, they had a lot less in terms of errors, only 3. Talking about the Angels, after giving up 10, they went down to 5 errors only in set number 2, but that was not enough as they had a very high dose of CC Rondina, pouring in 19.
The difference here really is that Choco Mucho was able to improve their attack points. It was, I believe, only 9 earlier, 11 rather, and they were able to improve it. Meanwhile, really a lesser output here for the Petro Gazz Angels in that second set. They had 29 attack points earlier in the first set, and that is really their strength. So they need to look into that and, again, improve their attacking in the third set.
You mentioned improve a couple of times. What do both teams need to work on going into set number 3?
Well, definitely we've been seeing good rallies. It's really a matter of staying consistent all throughout and sustaining the momentum, because both teams really neck and neck. If they want to get an advantage, they have to really play consistently. And again, the timing of those errors will be very crucial.
No change in the starting lineup for Coach Koji Tuzorabara. Meantime, for Coach Dante Elin Sinurin, Dina Wong will be in the starting lineup instead of Mars Alba. So let's see what kind of offense we will see from the Flying Titans.
Important set here for both teams. This is where the separation will be created. Whoever gets this set will get the advantage. And again, for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, they need this game to be in the finals. But for Petro Gazz, they need this game to have at least a playoff.
Doesn't matter if it's 3, 4, or 5 sets. A win for the Angels will mean a playoffs against the same team, the Flying Titans. Meanwhile, a 3, 4, or 5 set win for the Flying Titans puts them in the finals of the All-Filipino Conference against the Cool Smashers. Third set underway. Van Sickle. Molde popping it up. Floor defense of the Flying Titans has been superb. And can't say the same for the Angels because CC Rondina has been able to find so many holes in their defense.
Exactly, from cross-court to down the line. You know, they haven't still found that solution against the offense of CC Rondina.
Palma has been quiet. Only 2 points for Palma. It's a nice dig from Barbon. Save is no good for Janelle Cheng. It's a 2-0 start for the Flying Titans.
And this is why Choco Mucho is also, a dangerous opponent, because whenever you open the door or the window for them to gain momentum and gain more confidence, they will really maximize that one.
Cheng to Pontillas. That set was a little tight. Molde lost the joust but kept it alive. And this one is still in. CC Rondina now with 21.
A well-measured attack there from CC Rondina. Just spinning that one over long, right on the pocket, right on the line for CC Rondina.
Pontillas.
Great dig.
Wong. Molde. Cheng. Here comes Van Sickle. Van Sickle has been slowed down at the net. Nunag And that's a dump. Remy Palma. That could get her fired up today. 3rd point for Palma.
Luna trying to go for a soft touch. Oh, but that was too high and too short. Remy Palma had the advantage to go for the tip.
And how about the second jump of the 27-year-old Rem Palma, right?
Oh, Palma really knows when to step up.
Van Sickle with, that's going to be her second service fault. Now let's turn it over to Jana Ejido.
Thanks, Eric and Ayel. And 5 Choco Mucho games ago was the last time I got to catch up with Coach Dante Linsunurin as he commented on the team's preliminary performance, saying, sana tuloy-tuloy na to. And today I got to revisit that comment that he had, and he told me the team looks absolutely different here in the semis compared to before. He commends his players for the perfect translation of their trainings into their games. In fact, if there's any difference he's seen among them, he says, and I quote, mas naging agresibo na sila at hindi lang sila ang nagbibigay ng lahat ng makakaya kasi pati na rin ang players at coaches na gustong makabalik sa finals. And so within that 2-set win, tuloy-tuloy na ba kaya ito for Coach Dante and the rest of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans? Let's find out on the Pilipinas Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. Now, Eric and Ayala, let's get back to this ball game as we send it over back to you.
All right, thank you, Jana. Si Rodina with a rare attack fault. But both these teams had a great finish in the preliminary round. Along with the crossovers, the Angels and the Flying Titans finished with a 9-2 win-loss record. They're tied actually at number 1. They were only separated by points. In fact, it was the Cool Smashers seeded number 4 going into the semis, but somehow Eliza Valdez and the Cool Smashers, they were able to turn it around and get to the finals already. Tubino with a cross court, her 3rd point.
Tubino slowly gaining personal momentum in this game in the end stretch of the 2nd set. He was doing great in terms of floor defense this time, starting to contribute here for the Flying Titans.
Great pass. Combination play. Sabete sends it outside. No touch. Yep.
Another 3-point here for Choco Mucho. Too wide there for Sabete.
Biggest lead right now for the Flying Titans, up by 3. Passing has been good for the Angels. They have not been able to convert because of the great net and floor defense of the Flying Titans. 8 points for Monde. That is her first kill block of the game.
Choco Mucho has really gained good momentum in their net defense. They have slowed down, as you mentioned, the good offense of the Petro Gazz Angels.
Biggest lead now for the Flying Titans. Another great pass. Now Phillips got it. Finally a side out for the Angels.
And this is what's important for the Petro Gazz Angels, the activation of the middle, because they don't want to be very predictable here, because Choco Mucho starting to read Van Sickle really well.
6th point of Phillips stops the 3-point run of the Flying Titans. There's a net touch though in this sequence for Janelle Cheng. So no runs for the Angels this time. As we go to our first technical timeout, let's take another look. This is not a challenge, just showing you Janelle Cheng gives up a point, and Flying Titans back up by 4. Arena Plus, astig sa sports. And the Flying Titans using that momentum that put them and got them the W in the 2nd set.
And
They're off to a flying start here in set number 3, up by 4.
then and Choco Mucho, they have been playing as a unit. They're playing cohesively here. Now we're seeing smooth plays coming from Choco Mucho in the start of the set.
Maddie Madayag on your screens with 4 points. She is the third leading scorer for the Flying Titans. Phillips blocked by Madayag. Ponce pops it up. Maddie again. And Maddie gets her 5th point of the game, and the lead goes up to 5 for the Flying Titans.
The running attacks of Maddie Madayag has been highly efficient here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Second sub in the match for Coach Koji Tuzurabara as Ivy Perez returns to the game. That serve is outside for Isa Molde, her second service fault.
Way out there, they have been trying to target Van Sickle on their service.
Sabete with 8. The dump. Maddie Madayag, there's a nice dig, but no. Jocelyn Del Rosario, our first referee, says there's a floor touch already. So Madayag, 2 points here in set number 3, 6 overall.
We talked about that it can't just be CC Randina in this game, and right now with Maddie Madayag stepping up and scoring, Choco Mucho having an easier time in the set with this 5-point lead.
Second service error, back-to-back. One from Isa Molde, and then Maddie Madayag sends it into the net. So they're having a hard time pulling away, although they have a comfortable 4-point cushion. MJ Phillips. Great pass. There's Lunag with her 4th point of the game.
Now, and the good passing of Choco Mucho translate to smooth offense for the Flying Titans. Take a look at that activation of Wong to Nunag.
Ivy Perez picking up the option and scoring her 1st point in the match.
Perez, one of the taller setters in this league, and definitely has the advantage in those 1-2 plays.
Perez. Cici with the drop, kept alive by Tempiatura. Chance ball. Nunag pounding it in. It was slowed down by the net. Tempiatura to Van Sickle. Got it.
Good approach and good follow through there for Van Sickle.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Out of system attack. Still works. Cross court for Van Sickle.
16 points for Brooke. And it's down to a 3-point deficit for Perez and the Angels. Rondina blocked by Palma and kept alive by Tang Ponce. Rondina with an off speed. Pontillas down the line, got it.
Petro Gazz starting to get good touches on those attacks of CC Randina.
3-point run for the Angels, and Coach Dante Edin Sunurin has seen enough. We'll talk it over with the Flying Titans.
Mamaya, makakalas tayo ulit. Pensa lang, okay? Kailangan lang makareceive lang muna tayo, ha? Spacing tayo, ha? May magmamadalas. Yung lang importante lang, yung 1 natin, tsaka 2 natin nawawala na, ha? Importante yung 1 and 2 natin para may spacing tayo, ha? Sige, sige, sige.
Akin yan, akin yan.
Okay, sige, sige, sige. Let's go, let's go.
Nice one. Choco Mucho!
All out and all heart for the 2024 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference Semifinals. From April 30 to May 7, watch it live on One Sports, One Sports Plus, RPTV, and Pilipinas Live. Angels on a 3-point run. Coach Alin Sunurin burning his first time out to try and stop it.
Good passing, that's what they need right now, because that's what worked for them in a couple of sequences. Now the reason why Wong was able to activate the middles, and they need the contribution of the middles right now.
So from down 5, Angels within 2. Wong. Van Sickle. No! what was, it looked like a basic underhand pass turns into an easy point for the Flying Titans.
Very uncharacteristic error there for Van Sickle. She wanted to give away an overpass but was not able to control that ball.
Palma through the double block. Rubino, oh, what an angle on the cut shot.
Sharp one from Tubino. Again, outsmarting the floor and net defense.
That move is brought to you by Honda Motorcycles.
Perfect cut shot there. So Coach Kuji will call this time out.
Offer na namin yun sa malakas sa mahaba. Sa inyo na yung
Number 8.
manifest.
Hey, number 8, no power spiker. Mixer here, just this.
Kanina pa yun, oh. Baba ka na dun lang.
Take care, chip ball.
Chip na sina.
No, follow.
Go, go, go! One stop! Petro Gazz Angels!
Well, Coach Koji Tsurabara, after a 2-point run, Flying Titans with an answer, a 2-point run. And now the lead is back to 4 for Tubino and the Flying Titans.
Coach Kuji there trying to encourage his team because they have the intensity in that first 2 sets, but right now we're not seeing the same kind of intensity from them as Isa Molde and Nunag combining to get the kill block.
Molde will be credited with the block, and the Flying Titans on a 3-point run. Molde, her second block of the game. She has picked up 9 points, and the lead is back to 5. Make it 6 now, the biggest lead for the Flying Titans in set number 3.
There is really a shift here in the body language of the Petro Gazz Angels. They are not looking as sharp as they did in the first 2 sets.
22 now for Rondina. She picked up her first ace. Chance ball. Rondina passing. Wong out to Tubino. Down the line, easy pickup for Barbon. Back row, Sabete. On the line, no, it is wide, and Palma urging the coaching staff to challenge, and they will. They look close, and you can't tell from where we're sitting.
But you saw the reaction of Tang Ponce. It looked like she knew that it went in. She let it go in the last second, but when she turned her head, it looked like she knew that it went in. But let's see, that was too fast to even see. But Tang Ponce was the nearest person on that attack.
And usually the players, you can tell from the body language, I mean, they just can't hide it that easily. Palma seemed so sure, and you mentioned Tang Ponce seemed unsure. Oh, it's clearly in. It's not even on the line.
A good challenge with Petro Gazz Angels. They needed that point.
So no 6-point lead for the Flying Titans. They're only up by 5 off that 9th point of Sabete. Molde. Oh, the up. Push by Palma. Tubino cross court, picked up by Perez. There's a nice tip from Puntillas. Great floor defense by both teams. Perez, Sabete, trying to go down the line. This one is wide.
Sabete wanting to go for the corner pocket.
16-10. Now officially, it's a 6-point deficit against Sabete and the Angels' second technical timeout. Plus Stakes Sports. It's a 6-point lead, the biggest for the Flying Titans and the biggest deficit against these Angels on your screens. We're tied at 1 set apiece, but right now, the Red Shirts need to turn it around right away.
Exactly, and they can start in their good passing, and they really need to lessen their errors right now because Choco Mucho already producing their own points, but they're getting a bit of help as well from the Petro Gazz Angels.
Nunag with 4 points. Short serve. Baby Love Patbon picking it up. Aiza Puntilla sending it outside. And the troubles continue for the Angels. Now a 7-point deficit for Puntillas and company. 17-10 in favor of Nunag and the Flying Titans. Perez, Puntillas, yes! Redeems herself and makes up for the mistake earlier.
Better execution this time for the Petro Gazz Angels. That's what they need. Nice Puntillas going down the line. Nunag could not contain the power in that attack.
A comfortable 6-point lead for the Flying Titans. Molde with a short pass. Sabete, yes! Jonas Sabete now in double digits with 10.
Sabete with a clean attack there. With cross court, Mac Ponce was on the spot.
2-point run for the Angels. They are within 5, 12 serving 17. Set number 3. We are tied at 1 set each. Wong back to Molde. Molde just right on the line. What a hit for Isa Molde, who now is also in double digits with 10.
Placement shot works for Isa Molde. Not a lot of power, but she did put a lot of spin on that attack. Too fast there for Van Sickle.
Lead us back to 6 for the Flying Titans. 18-12. Sabete. Coverage in the back row by Rondina. Molde with a push. Sabete picking it up. Perez back to Puntillas. Cut shot. Wong picks it up. Molde again with a hit. And back again to Puntillas. Puntillas. That tip is returned by Molde. Molde now with 11, scoring back-to-back points. Timeout after this point scored by Isa Molde. Coach Koji Tuzurabara will talk it over with the Angels. They're down by 7.
Petro Gazz Angels!
Instructions there for Ivy Perez. I mean, important points here for the Petro Gazz Angels. I mean, somehow it's a do-or-die game for them.
A loss for the Angels, and they will play for 3rd place. While the Flying Titans will go to the finals. Sabete, side out Angels. They needed that point.
Now Perez and Sabete connecting better in that sequence. Only one blocker for Sabete. Take a look at this replay. Madayag late on that block.
And Jonas Sabete with 11. 3rd substitution for Coach Koji Tuzurabara as Mitch Morente, who did not score in their last game against the Cool Smashers, is in the game for the first time today. Molde. Short pass. Oh, what a save by Sabete. Mitch Morente sends it over. Maddie Madayag, cross-court shot. Van Sickle will not make it. And Madayag with 8 points, and it's back to a 7-point Flying Titans lead.
The Wong Madayag connection has been highly effective here in this set. Take a look at this replay. Another running attack here for Maddie Madayag.
Angels can't make a run because the Flying Titans have an answer each and every time, and that's not going to help. The 6th error for Sabete.
And this has been all Choco Mucho all throughout. No, controlling the game and leading.
Biggest lead, speaking of, for the Flying Titans. They're up by 8. That serve is outside. That'll boost the morale a little bit of the Angels, but I don't know if that's going to be enough for them to come back here in set number 3.
Well, for the Petro Gazz Angels, they need to capitalize on this one, but they need to make a run.
4th substitution in the match for Coach Tuzura Bara as Chami Chamzon checks in. She also did not score against the Cool Smashers in their semis matchup. The first lopsided set we've seen so far, after a highly exciting, tight first 2 sets. Chamzon with a dig. Van Sickle, she's been quiet. Oh, what a dig from Tang Ponce. MJ Phillips rejected, but coverage by Morente. And this time, Van Sickle will not be denied.
Good recovery there for the Petro Gazz Angels. A good coverage after Phillips got blocked, and Van Sickle hammering that one in right on the correct angle.
Angels looking to start a run. Rondina. Coverage on the block. Rondina again, blocked again. This time it goes outside.
Cici Rondina really knows her assignment for today.
No runs for the Angels on the 23rd point for Cici Rondina. Lead is back to 7. Morente, bad pass.
Everything really going well for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans as Madi Madayag gets a service ace off the hands of Morente.
First ace for Madayag. She has 9 points. Back to the biggest lead of the Flying Titans at 8 points. Another short pass from Morente. Van Sickle. What an angle. I mean, that was an off-system play. She made something out of it. 18 points for Van Sickle.
Van Sickle has been the saving grace of the Petro Gazz Angels in this set. But again, they need to play flawlessly. Choco Mucho just 2 points away and taking this set.
MJ Phillips. Rondina. Morente saves it. Easy over from MJ Phillips. That's going to be short for Cherry Lunag, and a 2-point run for the Angels.
As you mentioned, this is what they need. They need to make a run here.
Concern on the face of Coach Dante and Sunurin. They're still up comfortably, but you can never tell with a highly talented team like the Angels. Cici Rondina. And 24 points now for Cici, and it's 7 set points for the Flying Titans.
So we're running out of words to describe Cici Rondina because it has all been her carrying the bigger load of scoring.
Perez running attack for Palma. Got it. 1 set point saved. 6 more to go for the Angels.
Petro Gazz Angels needs a lot of fighting spirit. At this point, they need to play clean.
Morente will sit down. Aiza Puntillas is back in the game. A former Lady Bulldog, Ivy Perez, serving. Chance to put it away right here. Oh, what a one lady block. Rem Palma. That's Palma's first block of the game, believe it or not.
No one wanted a combination play, but that attack of Cici Rondina was perfectly read by Remy Palma. No coverage there for Choco Mucho.
2 set points saved. And there are 6 more. And that is it. Rondina with 25 points. And the Flying Titans with a 6-point win.
But this time in this set, it wasn't just all Cici Rondina in terms of scoring. Isa Molde stepped up big in that set. We saw a variety of attacks from her. Service aces as well. Tried to step up in terms of net defense. Right timing for her, and this is why Choco Mucho was able to dominate that set. It wasn't just Isa Molde, Maddie Madayag as well, stepping up big.
And it's a 2-1 advantage. Flying Titans over the Angels in the semifinal matchup. Two sets to 1 advantage. Flying Titans against the Angels. Back-to-back set wins for Choco Mucho against Petro Gazz. As we take a look at highlights of that lopsided set number 3.
Exactly, very lopsided set. Although the score, was a bit close towards that end stretch, but it was really Choco Mucho getting the big lead, controlling the game, leading all throughout, and credit that to the great teamwork of the Flying Titans. Wong was put in to be the playmaker, and she was really able to have a balanced distribution. We mentioned the Molde, Madayag, and Cici Rondina, and some contributions from Bubino as well. As we take a look at the numbers, now the same attack points for both teams, 13, but Choco Mucho faring better in blocking. They have 3 kill blocks, 1 for the Petro Gazz Angels, 2 service aces for Choco Mucho, none for Petro Gazz, and the Petro Gazz again committing more errors. They really need to polish up quickly, as they would want to extend this match into a 5 sets and stay alive in their hopes of a finals appearance. Meanwhile, Choco Mucho just 1 set away from their second finals appearance in this PVL.
Cici Rondina with 25 points. Dina Wong still in the starting lineup for the second set in a row. Same starting lineup again for Coach Koji Tuzurabara and the Angels. Set number 4 underway. And that date by Wong is null and void after a net touch coming from Flying Titans, Cici Rondina. So, season on the line for Brooke Van Sickle and the Angels. And it all hangs in the balance here in set number 4. They cannot afford to drop this one. That hit outside, and there's a block touch, according to Jocelyn Del Rosario, our first referee.
Great attack there from Tavino, going for the hands of Sabete.
Contillas. Pancake save by Tang Ponce. Here comes Isa Molde. Brooke Van Sickle with a dig. Sabete. Ponce is everywhere. Molde. Yes! Let's turn it over courtside and check in with Jana Ejido.
Thanks so much, Eric and Ayel. Now, fourth sets have always been determinant of a crucial match. And as we mentioned earlier, the previous match of the preliminaries for Choco Mucho and Petro Gazz has been 5 sets. But now, with Choco Mucho just 1 set away from victory, that caliber of play is exactly what the Petro Gazz Angels have been expecting, in the words of their team captain, Palma. And I quote her saying, "Ito yung challenging part at hindi ito magiging madali. Lagi silang naglalaro ng walang halong complacency. Kaya para sa amin, laban ang bit-bit namin." So let's see what kind of fighting spirit we'll be seeing from both teams who want that finals ticket, as we can tune into the Pilipinas Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for only 149 pesos a month. As we saw an attack from Isa Molde, let's get back to this ball game. Back to you, Eric and Ayel.
All right, thank you, Jana. Sabete. Oh, she got it. It's now or never for the Angels, as Jana was stressing how important this match is, and especially this set for Sabete.
Good hit there coming from Sabete, as you mentioned. You know, it's now or never for the Petro Gazz Angels, so they need to fight for every point in the set.
Tobino, cut shot. Cheng to Sabete, who has been very active offensively at the start of set number 4. Janelle Cheng sacrificing her body, and it pays off. Well, wait a minute, there's going to be a challenge, I believe, a floor touch challenge here. Flying Titans stopping the play, hoping there was a violation against the Angels.
Early challenge here. Very early challenge, actually.
That just goes to show how important this game has been. Janelle Cheng, that comes up short.
Clearly. Floor touch there, so a successful challenge for Coach Dante.
So replay the point, 3-all. Barbon to Sabete. The defensive pattern of the Flying Titans has been so good for the last 2 sets. That hit is outside.
You mentioned the floor defense of Choco Mucho is the reason why, you know, Petro Gazz is having a difficult time getting points, improving their offense.
All their hits have been dug. Well, at least most of their hits have been dug. Not a good pass from Rondina, so she'll have to hit it from the back row off an off-system play. Phillips, oh! Speaking of defense, on the floor at the net, no problemo for Choco Mucho.
Isa Molde having an all-around game so far. Solid block there, 1-man block against MJ Phillips.
And can you believe it? Isa Molde is the top blocker for the Flying Titans with 4. That hit is outside for Sabete.
Well, Sabete had the right thing in mind, going for zone 1, but could not execute that play.
One-point lead for the Flying Titans. Tobino with 4. Very quiet match for Tobino so far. Back row, Van Sickle. That's outside as well. Back-to-back attack faults for the Angels.
Now, errors starting to pile up here for the Petro Gazz Angels. They need to be careful because this might hurt them towards the end.
3-point run for Tobino and the Flying Titans, and this is their biggest lead of the set. Sabete had to adjust. Easy dig for Rondina. Molde trying to go down the line, picked up by Van Sickle. 1-2 play coming from Cheng. Read by Ponce. Back row hit. No good for Rondina, and there's a side out for the Angels.
This could be an impact play here for the Petro Gazz Angels. Silencing Rondina from the back row. No coverage found for Choco Mucho.
Sabete's second block. 14 points now for Sabete. 5 serving 6. Molde. Oh, back-to-back kill blocks for the Angels, and they tie the game at 6.
And so the Angels starting to read the offense of Choco Mucho really well. Closing down Rondina earlier, this time Isa Molde. And this is what they need if they want to extend this match. They need to guard the offense of Choco Mucho well.
Chance to take the lead for the first time in set number 4. Van Sickle delivers. Angels up by 1. Van Sickle picks up her 19th point of the game.
Petro Gazz is slowly gaining momentum in the start of this set. This is a very important for them.
3-point run for Jonas Sabete and the Angels. 7 serving 6. They're down 2 sets to 1. Oh! Sabete, that's going to be service error number 2. And she's committed 9 errors in total in the match.
You know, and the errors really piling up in the start of this set. They need to be careful. They don't want to help Choco Mucho.
Short pass from Sabete. Here comes Van Sickle. Molde with a save from the back row. Here comes Cici. Another block by the Angels. 8 points for Phillips, her 4th block of the game.
Better timing this time for the net defense. The Petro Gazz Angels closing down Cici Rondina once more.
They take us to our first technical timeout, up by 1 here in set number 4. Angels looking to force a playoff for a finals ticket. But they are down 2 sets to 1 against Dina Wong and the Flying Titans. A win by the White Shirts will put them in the finals for just the 2nd time in team's history. And they will go up against Cool Smashers, their nemesis, team that beat them in the finals last season. Bad pass. And the run continues here for the Angels off a service ace.
Jay Phillips getting that service ace off the hands of Cici Rondina. It looks like they have been targeting Rondina on that first ball.
Phillips doing everything today. 9 points off 4 blocks, 2 aces, and 3 attacks. Short serve. A block by Janelle Cheng. Good save by Molde. Phillips. Sabete chasing it down. Easy over. Coming from Maizo Puntillas. Adayag again. Cheng popping it up. Van Sickle. Push. Molde. Right place, right time. MJ Phillips with the up. Van Sickle again.
You know, what a sequence for Petro Gazz Angels. Now, Janelle Cheng was on the left pin. And Van Sickle was on the right pin, so they didn't have a wing attacker on the left pin. A good strategy there as we tried to listen in to Coach Dante on this timeout.
Pero ano ito, mabilis na. Then, maximize natin ha. One thing lang, importante, makapatay tayo, then makasap tayo. Hanggat doon, spikers sila sa harap. Ha? Sige. Guys, sabang pa tayo sa set, sa bakit hindi natin talaga.
Titans on the business end of a 6-1 run by the Angels.
Right now, they need good pass. So you see Iris Tolenado on your screens. Probably supporting MJ Phillips, her good friend.
Biggest lead right now for the Angels at 3 points. And Sabete jumped too early.
A good response there for CC Rondina and the rest of the Flying Titans after that timeout of Coach Dante.
Eight serving 10. One-handed push on the option coming from Janelle Cheng. That's her second point of the game.
And Janelle Cheng and her perfectly timed 1-2 plays.
And helps with Cheng is tall, right?
Right, didn't even have to jump there to get that point.
Back to a 3-point lead for the Angels. Wong and Cici coming in hot, and she knocks it in. 26 points for Cici Rondina.
CC Rondina is mad right now. I mean, she's been closed down a couple of times, so that was an important point for her, finally finding a better angle to get the point.
Good pass from Barbon, the tip by Palma. Saved by Dina Wong. And that will not cross the net, it seems, for CC Rondina.
CC Rondina wanting to roll that over quickly. But that hit on white tape.
Fourth error for Rondina.
And Petro Gazz here again, trying their best to keep their lead.
And I'm sure praying deep down that they can pull away.
Right.
CC. Oh, quick reflexes by Van Sickle, keeping it alive. Molde passing. This time, a nice hit. Coming from Nunag. Wait a minute. It's a net touch. Called against Rep Palma.
Palma also quick to admit. Just trying to press her hands in, I believe. There you go.
Nunag, you didn't see it, but Nunag trying to apologize to Cheng for probably the ball hit the face of Cheng. Hard to tell from the replay. Sabete. Sabete has been slowed down tremendously by the defense of the Flying Titans. Meanwhile, Isa Molde continues to pound it in. 14 points now for Isa Molde.
This is important for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans as you see this attack of Isa Molde. That Isa Molde is able to contribute points while CC Rondina is on the back row.
Van Sickle, the pass, the tip by Cheng, coverage by Ponce. Tubino. And another net violation here against the Angels. No, it's an overreach.
Overreaching called on, I believe, Janelle Cheng because she is currently on the back row and she went for the tip earlier.
Coach Koji Tuzorabara will call his first timeout. Their 3-point lead has been erased.
Sige, bakit mo na. Joanna, baka ma-open na kung isa ni Ate Royce. Ano gusto mo? Bitin? Tulong? Bitin mo na. Bitin mo na. Okay ah? Kunin ko si Sherry. Bakit ako ngayon, ha?
Okay, 이후에 불어.
Ay, hindi.
This angle, position 6 here.
Wait lang. Don't leave it down.
Angle 봐, take out. Position 6 muscle. Okay.
Go, go, go. One stop, one step. Hey, Petro Gazz Angels!
They need the side out right now because Choco Mucho is on a run.
There's Cheng. There's Capitolentino, we mentioned, in case you haven't heard, Capitolentino nursing an illness, and she will not be available for the entire season. Or at least the entire conference, beg your pardon. Van Sickle pops it up. Palma stops the 3-point run of the Flying Titans with her 6th point of the game.
And this is the strength of Remy Palma. Those power tips. She knows out to get a point.
Back to a 1-point cushion for the Angels. Oh, nice hit. And Molde really carrying the load offensively. 15 points in the game already.
Isa Molde there. Going cross-court. There was a good rebound actually for Petro Gazz, but there was no coverage on their side.
Game is tied at 13.
Neck and neck here.
Short serve for Nunag. That is her second service fault.
Nunag again. Choco Mucho has been trying to target the wing attackers. The outside hitters, actually, it's Abete and Van Sickle.
Myla Pablo not in the lineup in the last game. She's in the lineup today, but she has not seen action so far. Tubino pushes. Yes.
Soft touch works for Tubino. Playing the timing of the blockers on that one. Both blockers were on their way down after the tip. No coverage there.
6 points for Royce Tubino. We're tied at 14. Sabete. Tubino with the first touch, but Ponce can't pop it up. The save is good for Isa Molde. What an effort. But Phillips, as the Flying Titans were scrambling, will knock it in. Phillips in double digits now with 10.
A great court sense as well for Chen to go for a quicker transition and set up MJ Phillips, as you mentioned. Choco Mucho was still a bit disorganized in the floor defense.
And the Angels back up by 1. 15-14. What an exchange and what a battle here. Isa Molde again. 16 now for Isa Molde, eclipsing her 6-point output in their last game against the Crossovers and her 12-point output in the 5-set win against the Angels.
Isa Molde really has fired up here in this game against the Petro Gazz Angels. Had slow start, but right now, getting the points they need.
Wong, Cici, got it.
Again, Cici Rondina, the scoring machine.
27 points for Rondina, and the Flying Titans are back on top after Cici gets the kill. 16-15, Choco Mucho against Petro Gazz, set number 4. See the crowd inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Over 17,000 in attendance. Over millions around the world as well. There you go. Official number is 17,834. Including some of my friends watching, Chris Camay Ramos and family. Even the kids. Late night before a school day tomorrow, doesn't matter. Exciting action here in the semis of the All-Filipino Conference. So what a day for Tubino. It goes awry, and that's a point for the Angels to tie it at 16.
Again, we're back. Both teams exchanging points, especially on the end stretch.
Dante Alinsunurin telling his team, calm down, we're still in it. Nice serve coming from MJ Phillips. Blocked by Palma, but coverage. Rondina tries again. Bounces it off the block. Phillips, the back set. That was a little iffy, but the officials biting on the whistle. Matayag through the block of Van Sickle. Maddie with 10 points now.
A great play there coming from Wong. I mean, you know, it was already obvious. Van Sickle was there, but Madayag targeting the outer hand to get that point.
Madayag only 7 points in that win against the Crossovers. 1 point lead for the Flying Titans. Cici gonna make it 2? Yes, she does.
Smooth transitions right now for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Cici Rondina now with 28 points. It's a 2-point cushion for the Flying Titans after that kill. And Coach Koji Tuzurabara will call a timeout. Let's listen in to the Angels.
How the chance? Go stop the chance! Go brightly!
Tuloy tayo!
Now you
Let's go!
chance!
Yung mga nasi-check na bola, di natin kailangan madaliin para maka-transition din tayo, okay? Nakukuha naman ng maayos. Sagayin lang natin. Let's go! Go, go, go! One pass ngayon, one pass!
Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Petro Gazz Angels!
Palma with some reminders there to her teammates. They need to play their own pace of the game. The more they rush, the more they will create errors here. And right now, you know, pressure is on their side as Choco Mucho is ahead by 2 points.
That is their biggest lead of set number 4. Great serve by Madayag, almost an ace. This is an off-system play. In fact, it's a free ball. Oh, what a kill! What a setup! Lunab with 5 points. More importantly, a 3-point cushion in a crucial stage of set number 4.
Perfect set there to Nunag. Avoiding the blocker there. Van Sickle was also late. Definitely did not anticipate that one.
5-1 run for the Flying Titans, and Ivy Perez checks in for the Angels. Let's see if she can ignite their offense, but not without a good pass. Service ace for Maddie Madayag. That's her second ace. She has 11 points, and the crowd sensing that the Flying Titans are going to pull away, up by 4 already.
And again, we know Maddie Madayag to be a lethal server.
Nice play. Perez on the option. It was an overpass already.
But Perez definitely had the advantage being a tall setter here. Had a sense of urgency to go for the dump.
That stops the run of the Flying Titans. But for the Angels, they're still down by 3. Perez, great serve, short pass, off-system play. Easy pickup there for Sabete. Pontillas, what an answer. 2-point run for the Angels.
Liza Pontillas again. She knows how to show up the crucial moments. Cross-court attack there.
12 points for Pontillas. And the Angels are within 2. Molde with a good pass. Rondina. It's on the line. CC with 29.
Big points for Cici Rondina. Oh, take a look at this angle for Cici Rondina. 2 blockers went for the cut shot. No, Van Sickle and Barbon letting that go.
Perez to Brooke. Tough pass. She gets it across, but a chance ball here for the Flying Titans. And CC makes them pay. 30 points, Ayal, for Cici Rondina.
Again, Cici Rondina knows what is at stake. They want to be back in the finals, and she has been doing her assignment flawlessly in this game. She really came in prepared.
Back to the biggest lead of the Flying Titans. Ivy Perez has been chasing the passes. Oh, but a nice play. Isa Pontillas finding an opening, a rare one in the defense of the Flying Titans.
Exactly. That moves there. Not the best of sets. Didn't force an attack. Just pushed that one towards the end of the court, and that was very effective for Isa Pontillas.
3 points either way. 3 points to tie for the Angels, 3 points to win the match and go back to the finals. Flying Titans as CC gets 31. They are 2 points away from a trip to the finals.
Zone 1 has been a big problem for the Petro Gazz Angels. And Choco Mucho just capitalizing on that one as CC Rondina goes to serve.
Good pass by Barbon. Maisa Pontillas drills it right in front of Dina Wong.
Maisa Pontillas has been stepping up here, delivering the points, trying to close the gap. She asked for that set and she delivers the point.
3 points down. Rem Palma and the Angels, 20 serving 23. Short pass from Ponce. But Isa Molde delivers 17 points, and it's 4 match points for the Flying Titans.
CC Rondina coming in hot, but Isa Molde stepping up big as well. Take a look at this replay, powering through. Maisa Pontillas and MJ Phillips are not the easiest, but Molde gets that point.
Mars Alba is back in to serve. Short pass coming from Van Sickle. Sabete. Isa Molde. Why not? Isa Molde with back-to-back points, but more importantly, gets the winning point. And the Flying Titans, as you see, the fans rejoice, are back in the finals with this 4-set win against the Angels.
What a way for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans to get this win against the Petro Gazz Angels, who entered the semifinals as the #1 team. But Choco Mucho Flying Titans, just knowing their assignment, CC Rondina carrying the bigger load, but Isa Molde as well contributing. Rondina 23 points, Isa Molde with 18, Madi Madayag with 11. Big points, really great team effort for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans from offense to defense.
A show of sportsmanship at the end of the match. They're all friends at the end of the day, but on the court, it is the Flying Titans getting the better of the Angels. Some tears in the eyes of Myla Pablo, who didn't even see action today. And look at the final shot, the winning point. Isa Molde, 18 points. What a game for her, backstopping for CC Rondina, who put up 31. One of 3 players in double digits for the Flying Titans to get this 4-set win against the Angels and avoid any complications, avoid the playoffs, and book a ticket to the finals again.
Choco Mucho really has proven how dominant their system can be and how successful they have been this conference.
Four-set win for the Flying Titans against the Angels in this semi-final matchup, the last one before we head to the finals. And a heartbreaker for the Angels, who had one of the 3 teams who had the best record at the end of the eliminations, 9-2, tied with the Flying Titans and the Crossovers. But they delivered the big win, the Flying Titans, in 4 sets against the Angels. Our best player, CC Rondina, right now with Jana Ejido. So much celebration behind Jana. And everybody, just a lot of hugging, a lot of smiles from the Flying Titans. It is a spectacular win. We expected could have been a 5-setter, but just too much intensity and aggressiveness from the Flying Titans. And I think Jana is good to go. Jana, are you okay?
That's right, Eric and Ayel. I am with our best player of the game, CC Rondina. But first, Choco Mucho Flying Titans, welcome back to the finals! Celebrations all around the Flying Titans. CC and the rest of the Choco Mucho Mucho Flying Titans. Congratulations on the semi-sweep. First Creamline, then Cherry Tigo, and today, the Petro Gazz Angels. Kwento mo naman sa amin kung paano nyo to pinaghandaan, especially for you with your 31-point performance today, CC.
Simula nung pumasok kami sa semis, walang ibang inisip yung team kundi magtrabaho para makapasok kami ulit sa finals. And ayun, nagtiwala lang kami sa isa't isa, sa sistema ni Coach Dante. And sabi nga ni Madi, walang iwanan, sama-sama tayong bababa, sama-sama tayong aangat.
All right, and last time in this conference, last year, you were here in the Smart Araneta Coliseum sa finals. You lost to Creamline. Pero ngayon, same venue, same team, beginning this Thursday, May 9. What is going to be the difference in this finals, in this conference?
Siyempre, iba naman yung galaw talaga pag Creamline. Alam naman natin kung paano maglaro talaga yung Creamline. But for us, continue lang namin kung ano yung ginagawa namin. Ipagpatuloy lang namin yung pagtatrabaho, pataasan lang talaga ng tiyaga, and syempre, tatsagayin namin to hanggang dulo para din sa mga fans namin, lalo-lalo na sa Ribisco fans.
Alright, and finally, CC, sa 17,000 nga naatiri sa Smart Araneta Coliseum karon. And of course, sa lahat ng nanonood sa atin on TV or online, any messages, may mga pagbati ka ba? Go ahead.
Unang-una po sa lahat, binabati ko po ang Ribisco fans, sa lahat po lang nandito. Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta. Syempre, sa pamilya ko, sa Compostela, ate ko, si ate ko na nasa Canada, ate Karen, ate Dinden, si mama na nasa Mindanao, sa mga pamilya po ng teammates ko, sa Ribisco Management, Sir Jonathan, Sir Rolly, Sir Alan, Ma'am Lily, Ma'am Lizanne, and sa lahat po ng mga suporta po sa Choco Mucho. And lastly po, congratulations po sa UST. Pasok po tayo sa finals! And kay Ma'am Lolita ba yun? Ma'am Lolita.
Alright, congratulations once again to CC Rondina. 31-point performance to send Choco Mucho back to the finals. We will see you on Thursday. Back to you, Eric Nayev.
All right, thank you, Jana. Congratulations, CC Rondina. What a performance when it mattered the most, when they needed it the most. 31 points as you see the final set of matches and standings, win-loss record after the semifinals.
Choco Mucho swept the semifinals with 3-0 winless record. Meanwhile, Creamline going second with a 2-1 winless record. And again, Petro Gazz, this could have been their ticket to a playoff and then the finals, but they lost against Choco Mucho. So they are playing for the bronze, Petro Gazz and Cherry Tigo. Meanwhile, Choco Mucho and Creamline again on the finals.
It's a rematch of the All-Filipino Conference 2 last season that was won by the Cool Smashers, and this season Flying Titans get a chance to win it all starting Thursday. And speaking of Thursday, Battle for Bronze starts at 4 p.m. Angels versus the Crossovers, and then game number 1 of the finals between the Flying Titans and the Cool Smashers starts at 6 p.m. and we're right back here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum in Quezon City. Appreciate you all for checking us out. Thanks